Welcome to episode 53 of The Awkward Tapes, a podcast where awkward friends have awkward conversations about awkward things. What, Zach? What are you doing?
I just didn't want anyone to see my phone. I'm looking at my reviews.
Oh.
Is that what we're doing?
No.
Well, not yet, but...
In this episode?
Oh, not
No.
even in this episode. No.
Oh. Hi.
That's
Special preview.
I kept asking and no one would answer me earlier.
You did?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well,
I kept looking at Leighton's
There's a
lovely
wall
face, and I got...
here.
This is what happens when you film five episodes in the day. You just get confused.
Yeah, that's what my mom always used to say.
Really?
Presley,
just,
just save us.
Hey, Presley. What's your Presley thought?
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
No, you're not.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, my.
What? We're on a podcast.
What?
Go.
It scared me.
You said... I already scared you. Okay. Have you ever thought about where it came from to give ducks bread? Because, like, it's actually not good for them at all.
Oh.
Like, who started this trend?
Huh.
I'm serious.
I
Especially white
guess
bread.
I don't know.
I think especially, like, it's terrible for them. Where did it come from? Where did the idea come from of giving ducks
I
bread?
don't think bread is good for anyone.
No.
Why do we
well,
have
it,
bread?
it depends
There's
on
the
what
real
type
thought.
of bread.
Why
Yeah.
do
Wait, why do we
Why
have
do we have bread?
Okay, now you've gone
Wait,
too
wait,
far. But
here-
the duck
Presley-
thing, I don't know.
I
Presley,
love bread.
I have a question for you're a Christian. You believe in the Bible, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's probably like the main food talked about in the Bible?
Bread.
Yeah.
Well, let me think. Bread, fish, manna.
Yeah. And
Manna.
man.
Oh, what is manna?
It's not
Fish.
bread.
Okay. Okay.
Locust and
it's
honey.
bread.
Locust, honey, wild honey specifically.
Yeah. Freaking duh.
Yeah,
Okay, anyway.
Why is it
didn't
called wild
They
honey?
didn't prefer the honey factories back in 1200 BC.
With corn syrup.
Okay, but back to your original thought
Yeah, I
of
don't
who,
know.
because that's a lot better than who came up with
Yeah,
bread.
we should have stayed on that.
Gosh.
One
But
thing
no,
at
that-
a time.
That actually is an interesting thought. Like, why did we start giving ducks bread? I don't know. I mean, I know of, I've never given ducks bread, but I've given ducks like Cheerios before. Like, I've thrown like Cheerios into the pond, which,
That
in all honesty, is
that might
probably
be
worse
worse.
for them. Yeah.
that sounds like a fun day.
Hey, no.
No, dude, it was a lot of fun.
Don't
I was with
worry.
my family. I was with my niece. We were throwing Cheerios at the ducks. The geese came and kind of shooed them away and stole the Cheerios.
They
It was a
weren't
good time.
feeding them. They were just throwing Cheerios at them.
Yeah, we were humiliating the ducks.
Don't worry. Cheerios can help lower your cholesterol. They say it on the bag.
In ducks?
I
don't know.
Can
I
lower
always thought
your
that was
duck
funny. I'm like,
cholesterol.
no way Cheerios are helping my cholesterol.
If you feed a duck Cheerios, does the duck that you eat automatically have lower cholesterol?
No, see,
Okay.
that's yeah.
Whoa.
So, do people just go to like obese duck ponds and throw low cholesterol Cheerios at them?
Obese duck ponds.
Okay. Before we go too far, you're welcome.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you know how we were talking about how it'd be fun to one day have like an IQ test to do on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, well, the person who gets the lowest score is going to have to live it down.
Yeah.
From the conversation we just had, none of us have an IQ above 90.
Probably
like, there's
not.
Yeah,
no, no, we're not doing that.
Mine's probably 73.
Okay.
What was the awkward pause for? It's the Forrest Gump IQ number.
Okay.
roll it.
All right.
All right. Thank you for coming back for episode 53 of The Awkward Tapes, and prepare yourself
For what?
for a session
Of?
awkwardness.
Yeah.
Featuring Zach's music. Go. Dun, 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 dun.
It's mine.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me put you guys in a little scenario. So, for whatever reason, you are-
50
Yes, that's
leprechauns. That's how many I could take. That was a question, right? How many?
No.
Throwback.
That's a
Zach's
good
just
answer.
going to start saying that. 73.
For whatever reason, you are resurrected in 1,000 years. What is the first thing you say?
Why did you bring me here?
What year is it?
Okay.
Yeah, if I don't know that it's been 1,000 years, I'd be like, what year is it? Why are we in outer space? Where are the aliens?
Let me tell you.
Am
what
I
would-
the alien?
Let me tell you what I would say.
Oh.
You know, I'd be laying down. I imagine. You know, I wake up. Like, what year is it? They tell me. I'm like, please tell me Tom Brady's retired.
Oh, dude, imagine
good.
Tom
Oh,
Brady
man.
comes with you.
Yeah. That would be my number one concern.
wait.
He has to be retired.
I raised the stakes for you. So you go to the future. Joey Votto's still playing, but so is Tom Brady.
Okay, yeah, I'd have to. That's fine.
That's
If
fine.
That's
Joey
fine, okay.
Votto's, yeah, if he's still,
But Tom Brady's still considered the best because look at his longevity.
yeah,
Longevity.
Yeah, I messed that up. Longevity.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to take that. Yeah, I'll be okay with that.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but and like, what else can you say other than like, where am I? What year is it? What in the
Yeah.
heck is going on? Like, what else are you supposed to
What
say?
do you think it's gonna be like? What's it gonna look like in 1,000 years? Like this?
The year will
Place.
be 3023. We'll say.
Well, it. What? Yeah.
But-
That's the way math works, son.
That's right.
That's the way math works, son.
Oh man.
All right.
So yeah. What
No.
do you think it's gonna be like?
I don't
No,
know.
like, so-
I would ask if I honestly don't know. See, there's a few different things. There's like some serious answers, which I don't want to give because like why? And there's some funny questions. I think I would ask if God's Chicken is still around. Good old Chick-fil-A.
Which is Chick-fil-A,
Yeah,
not sponsored.
not sponsored,
Also,
but you can be.
It can be confused for Church's Chicken, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I guess there's not a whole lot of ways to answer that.
Well, did you? Well, yeah, you did, because you'd be like, "Has Tom Brady retired?"
Here, let me ask you another question. So, what is a flex that not many people know about you? What is something that you can kind of brag on yourself about? Or
I can lock pick any lock in just about 2 minutes.
That's
Really?
true, actually. Yes.
Zach bought a whole lock picking set.
Yeah, it all started when I got really bored one summer during high school, and I was like trying to. I don't remember what I was trying to do. I was probably trying to get into some door or something. It wasn't anything like I shouldn't have gotten into, but I was like, man, if I just knew how to lockpick, and I ordered the set that day. And,
It actually
no looking
came
back.
It came in handy multiple times.
I'll
I
have to
think.
keep that.
Yeah,
in
I
mind.
did. And on top of that, the only thing I can't lockpick, and just because I haven't done the research as far as how to, is a car door, which
What about a safe?
a safe. A safe. If it's like a typical door lock, yes, but no. No, I
are
can't do
probably
a safe.
harder.
No, there's no way. Well, okay, so here's kind of something surprising. You know, master locks,
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
The easiest thing to break into. They are absolute garbage. You can do it so easily. Like everyone thinks, oh, I'll just get a master lock. No, don't. There are way better brands out there.
What about them is garbage?
Well, for instance, like they do. So in every lock, there's these things called pins, and you'll notice that a key. I think I have one on me. Yeah, like a key has the teeth on them, right? Well, in order for a lock to turn, all of the pins have to sit on top of each one of these teeth at the correct height for it to actually turn over. So the thing with master locks is that they don't have oh gosh, it's been so long I forgot the lingo, but like they don't have like hefty springs. So like I could do a raking method, which is where you stick one of your little lock picking things in there, and then you just like pull on the lock, and eventually they'll all just kind of
Wow.
sit where they're supposed to while you're trying to turn it, and it'll turn over.
Wow.
And then there's also like the bump key method, which is really easy on there. That's where like you take a key like this, but it has no teeth on it, and then you just take like a small mallet and start tapping it like this, and then it'll
Just falls
eventually
into place.
all the pins eventually will just kind of fall into place.
That's really interesting. The only bummer about that is now our Master Lock sponsorship is gone.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
want that anyways. It just locks just keep people honest. That's what I learned about that whole experience.
If any of you were thinking about breaking into somewhere and stealing stuff, there you go.
That's right.
There's my flex.
Yeah. Layton, what about you? Come on.
A flex
I
that
don't know.
we don't know about each other,
That's
or
not
that the
possible.
audience wouldn't
Just
know
the
because we
the
haven't
audience.
talked about it.
Audience. Yeah, I can share mine if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
So one is at one point in time, I think it was Madden 21. I was top 3% in the world.
Nice.
Sick.
Whoa.
And the other is being able to go to the 11U Little League World Series and place 6th in the
Yeah.
nation.
That's pretty.
That's
freaking
cool.
awesome.
Whoa.
That's I like to fly side. I think that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That
as
is
well.
pretty cool.
In Gulf Shores,
Flex.
Alabama.
Nice.
That was fun.
Oh, that's where it happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun
That's a cool
too because it
place.
was like a vacation. Where
Yeah.
We just happened to be able to play a lot of baseball too.
Dude,
It was fun.
that's my favorite beach.
That's just random.
Just saying.
Evan, I know you got.
I
one.
don't.
You,
I really
yeah.
don't think I have.
I
guess
know
I'm
one for
right.
you.
He's got one. And
I
let me
do?
tell you what it is. He can name just about every country
Yep.
on
Oh,
this
I
earth.
already forgot about that. But yeah.
Yeah, you wow.
So I've taken.
Keep doing it.
So I've taken and people have asked like, did I do it for school or for anything like that? I did it just because I was bored and I wanted to. There's a website called Jetpunk, JETPUNK, and it's just a whole bunch of quizzes that you can do on there. And the number one quiz on there is in 15 minutes. Can you name or can you type every single country in the world? So you just go in, you're like, oh, USA, Canada, Mexico, and you just go down the list. You don't have to do anything in order alphabetically. It's just do all the countries of the world. And I got to where I could eventually do it. I haven't done it in a while, but sometimes I'll find myself on there and I'll just do random quizzes.
So that being said, what is like the most random country you can think of right now that most people are
Right
probably
now?
not aware of?
Burkina Faso in Africa, that's a pretty dangerous one. Not a whole lot of people know about that.
Burkina Faso.
Burkina space FASO.
And you can spell it. See, he should just be on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, what is
that's what I was about
Burkina
to say.
Faso? You know, just most any African country you name is just considered random because unless it's like South Africa or Egypt, like or Nigeria, no one knows it.
Gotcha.
Like,
I thought you were gonna say your ability to consume extremely hot food.
That too.
oh, I guess so,
yeah.
yeah. I can
That's a
also,
flex.
Yeah.
I can probably handle spicy better than anyone at the table. But then again,
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah.
like compared to some people though, like I can't handle anything
You
compared
can
to some
eat
people.
Hattie B's Shut the Cluck Up.
Correction, I have tried it. It's not like I can just have that for a meal. That is
That's fair.
Because Hattie B's is like for anyone who knows or cares about the Scoville scale, it just rates how spicy stuff is, and it's like 1.3 million on the Scoville
It's
spiciness
not
scale.
a joke. It is.
You know what we could do?
What?
Is a
that?
podcast while we're eating hot wings.
Dude, I would love
call it
that.
hot
It's
ones.
almost like
Oh,
they
Well,
have a
we
show.
cannot
Yeah.
call it that.
Trademark.
but-
Trademark.
We'll
Trademark.
call it.
Hot twos.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually perfect because we're all twos. Get it?
Thanks for the
Ouch.
confidence there.
Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Like physically.
Well,
He said, okay.
Well, Leighton, I
that's
think
the
that-
other flex. We can bring a whole bunch of twos together.
Yeah.
You know,
And together, we make a 10.
Didn't you do something with paradiddles one time?
That was the cheesiest crap I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Oh, yeah, that is true with paradiddles.
I-
And I am proud to say I was the one who drove you to do
we
it.
did. So, you know, in high school, me and Zach hated
Drove.
each other.
We did.
And
Drove.
Me and Zach, like, he drove me, you know.
Drove you. Yeah.
He drove me.
Drove
and,
you.
You know, we hated each other. I'm
We
just
hated.
joking. No,
We hated each other. We didn't like each other.
Go to the last
Yeah.
episode. Anyway, so it was like Zach did this thing where he's like, oh, I did paradiddles at 220 for a minute. And so I was like, okay, well, now I have to do it. So I did it, and then I just kind of kept going with it, I guess, with the same rudiment. A rudiment. Paradiddles, a rudiment. But anyway, I basically got to the point to where I was like world record speed. But
Yep.
in order to have like the world record, you have to like go to a place and then do all that stuff. So I didn't do that. But I actually got really close to the speed.
What is the speed?
Okay, it depends on what you look up because I saw it was like in the 200s, high 200s. But then I read somewhere else because they have like a convention every like year.
I think it's 312 now.
Yeah, like 312, which I think I hit 300.
What's
Like
a
that.
paradiddle?
A paradiddle is a rudiment. A rudiment is a fundamental sticking. A
Sticking pattern.
Sticking
Pattern.
pattern.
It's specifically for drummers, if I'm not mistaken, or percussionists. So, like,
Yeah.
as a percussionist, a rudiment would be a sticking pattern you would use both hands for, like right, left, right, left, right, left, left. That's a paradiddle. And you just repeat it over and over and over. And it's
Yeah.
supposed to build up your chops.
Yeah. And I,
Your
I got
mutton
really close
chops?
to the
Yeah.
record.
Lamb chops.
Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, like going to the video game, I know you are really good at Madden. I got really high up in the ranking for Rocket League.
Yeah, I
actually,
remember.
Oh my
God.
wow!
I
You
didn't
were.
get Grandmaster, but I got like
I forgot about
like
that.
Champ 2.
Okay,
something
and
like
I
that.
finally got champ at one of those days.
Yeah, me and Evan actually were really good. This was like
Yep.
years ago, and we actually would get on and just play together and just climb the ranks.
Didn't we have like?
We did really
I
good.
feel like years ago we made a YouTube channel for something.
I think we
and
did.
It's
It's
posted
called
some. It was some.
Turtle Squad Gaming. I
It
think
was
is what
called
it is.
something like
something like
that.
It was so funny. We thought we were gonna get like really serious about it too,
Okay.
Yeah.
but then we made a podcast and
Yeah,
that
they
went
made
really well.
That was
Yeah,
really fun.
even though
though.
I'd be down to eventually have like a gaming channel, something
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'd be so down for
That'd
that.
be so much fun.
That'd be
That's
a lot of
pretty
fun.
much how we all got to be as good as friends as
Yeah.
we are.
Presley, I know you
Besides
got
being-
something.
What?
Well, and
Well,
Besides me and Zach.
and you know they
yeah.
met at church.
I do
so
want-
really not at all.
Well, I do want to come back to the video game thing, but I cannot think of a flex. I'm serious. Well,
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
I will say, ironically, Shmev has this too, but I will say one thing that you have is that I call this because my uncle has it as well. There are just certain people to where they say something and it's not funny, and you're just like, why the
yeah.
heck would you say that? But for some reason, with you specifically, and just very select people, and Shmev happens to be one of them, just, you say it and it's hilarious. Like, we could tell the exact same joke. When I say it, it's not nearly as funny, and when you say it, it is just dropped.
just-
Like you're just rolling on the floor, dying laughing.
And I don't know why that is, but yeah,
don't
people have told me that quite a bit.
No, yeah, it's for both
got
of
one.
you two, but specifically for that.
do you have
I
a
got
theory?
one for him. No, Presley, this is one of your flexes. You can imitate Joe Swanson.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
You have some good imitations.
In fact, I think this warrants a test.
Doing.
Oh yeah.
All right, it,
Well,
Give us the
Give more than that.
Hey Peter.
yeah.
I was walking the dog, which is I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fine.
Oh yeah, that was Schmev.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I can do. Well,
No,
can I
no,
do that one?
Don't do
What?
that one
No.
here.
No.
no, no.
Okay, there's a certain character I can do.
I mean,
imitate
if you
on.
said the name, we would
Just say
you can't say
first
the
name.
name.
Okay, you know Herbert on Family
Oh
Guy.
my
yeah.
gosh.
Zach can imitate him pretty well.
Hold on, give me one
Take,
second.
take that information as you will.
Oh wait, but I can't.
No.
No, that's why we're saying you can't know. Zach, because his full name is Herbert the
Yeah.
something you can't say.
The old
no.
guy.
I'm not gonna imitate him,
Yeah,
guys.
no,
It'll be
Here,
too
for the
weird.
better
sake of this.
imitations. Bring it back around. Shmev can do a great SpongeBob. I haven't heard him do it. I haven't heard him do it in a super long time, but he can do a
do
great
You want-
SpongeBob.
I'll hold your mic.
I don't know if he can.
He doesn't always do it on the spot, but I
Alright,
promise he
ready?
can do it.
Hold on.
This might turn out bad.
Okay, here he's gonna give it a shot. All right,
Live.
So everybody in the back, make sure stand up, give him a round of applause, and cheer him on.
Here we go.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay.
Also,
So I made a fool out of myself.
another flex. None of us can do any voices. No.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
do one really good one, and that's not exactly.
We'll call him
PC.
Herbert the Sherbert.
the Sherbert. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a nice little-
that's the friendlier way to
Herbert
put it.
the old guy.
Yeah. Other Herbert is the evil twin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
According to my family, they like it when I do Trump or Obama impressions.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not doing that on the podcast. It's not good enough.
I used to, but I haven't done it in years.
Michelle?
So,
Yeah.
so 2023 is not that far away.
Correct.
Like, in I guess at this point, about 3 months.
Yeah.
It'll be
a rock throws
2023.
away.
So what is a bold prediction you have for 2023? It can be anything.
Ooh.
I don't know.
COVID, the Megatron variant.
All right. Okay.
I
nope. Nope.
Megatron.
Yeah.
I don't know what it will be, but I think that one of the current social media platforms is either going to take off or just plummet. I think that I don't know which one. You could argue Twitter
Actually.
because of the whole Elon Musk thing.
That was
You-
going to be mine.
Oh, that was that
Uh,
Twitter was going to plummet.
No, not Twitter.
Oh, that But I was going to
Just
say,
the thought.
yeah, you could say like that would probably be mine. That either like Twitter plummets, Facebook plummets, or or just like TikTok continues to build, or just like I think there's going to be either a surprising surge or more likely a surprising drop in 2023 for some social media something. Because I mean, the ones that come to mind are Twitter and TikTok, because because the whole Elon Musk thing, is he going to buy it? Is he not? They're suing each other, blah blah blah.
Right.
And then TikTok being, they're run by China, was Musically, and there's a lot of things with people like, oh, we should ban TikTok, we should have this, whatever. So that's my bold prediction.
I think, and there's a lot of talk like TikTok might be banned, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But if it doesn't get banned, my bold prediction is that TikTok is going to slowly die. And here's why.
Okay.
So, for one, the pay they give their creators is worse than pretty much every social media platform you can get paid on.
And we would know.
And we would know. If you don't know, every creator makes the same rate. So, like, we get paid the same amount per 1,000 views as Charlie D'Amelio does, which is people like the creators on like her level are starting to hate it. Another reason is TikTok has this keyword thing to where their AI will pay attention to certain words, and if those words pop up in the video, whether it's text or if you say it, they will either make that video drop in views or they'll just straight up take the video down, which is not good for businesses who are trying to promote their business on TikTok.
Yeah.
So, for example, you can't say link in bio. If you say link in bio, TikTok will either slow the views down, you won't get a lot, or they will literally take it down. I saved a video on our Awkward Tapes channel of this person who was like trying to give you like a loophole to put link in bio in your videos, and you had to like go to the Canva website and like make a poster, say link in bio, cut it up, and put that in your video. So TikTok, it was like a way around it. I saved it. I went back to check it like a day or two later. It had been taken down.
Wow.
So I think because TikTok is not allowing people to say Instagram, YouTube, whatever else, link in bio, businesses are going to start going away from it, and they're going to start finding other platforms. I think there's going to be another platform that tries to like emulate what TikTok does, but they won't do the keyword thing.
You mean like imitate?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know
Emulate?
what emulate means. My bad.
It's like the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Like
basically.
Shorts,
Mhm.
might
Like
be low.
YouTube Shorts is starting to take off. Instagram Reels is starting to take off.
I
And
think-
Facebook has got its version.
I think Shorts would probably do better than Instagram Reels.
Mhm.
So. But yeah.
So that's my prediction.
Yeah, no, YouTube. I mean, YouTube has slowly gone down over the years, but at the same point, it's like YouTube just hasn't died because there isn't a substitute for YouTube out there yet. I mean, they've tried to make ones with like, is it Vimeo? That's
Yeah.
there's like Vimeo, there's Daily Motion, which I think is one. There's a few others, but there's not a real
just kind of a
substitution for
joke.
YouTube.
That-
Yeah, no, it's the same with Google. It's like, well, I mean, there's Bing and there's other ones, but there's not a real substitute for it. There's not one that a lot of people are like. There's not a Pepsi to the Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think YouTube is one of the very few examples of one of the first that happened to be the best. You know, like a lot of people talk about.
Oh,
just,
Google jumped on that early. They
Yeah.
When I first learned about it, sorry, I know I'm interrupting here, but just
No, you're
I
good.
found it interesting to where when I first learned about YouTube, I thought that it was its own company for like years and years before Google bought it. And I don't know the exact time frame, but Google bought YouTube very quickly. Like
Yeah.
they did not take that. Like YouTube was not a thing on its own for that much time before Google's like, yep, we're gonna put down an offer and we want to buy this now. I just never knew that because I was like,
That's
wow,
crazy.
it seems like it was its own thing for a while, but no, it really wasn't.
sorry.
And sorry, now what you were saying, just that, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say pretty much everything you said. Well, I cannot talk today. I'm sorry, viewers. It's not like I'm on a podcast or anything. Anyways, it's all right. I have a face for radio. So when it comes to
You have a face for radio?
yeah, you never heard that?
So does that mean that you don't have a good face?
Yeah, it means I'm ugly.
No. Well, okay. You called us all a bunch of twos, so we'll let that slide.
Yeah, we'll let that slide. Anyways,
But, okay, just
YouTube.
If you don't watch the YouTube version, you're missing out on some weird visuals.
Yeah,
which
probably.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say now.
YouTube, Google.
I have a thought.
Okay, go for
because
it.
it was either like
Oh, wow.
TikTok like slowly dying or whatever.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, YouTube. what's happened with YouTube is that it was the first to. I can't.
Are you okay?
Do you need some milk?
Okay, the first
think-
ended up being the best. You said
Yes, that's all I was trying to say. That's it.
I'll go. I'll go back to episode 50. You don't have to talk. Oh, buddy.
Face for radio.
R.I.P. Go drink some milk after this.
And a voice for silent movies.
I was just gonna say that.
Here's Presley's take. I think YouTube has gone unchecked for a very long time and would benefit from a competitor.
Oh, it definitely
Yeah.
would.
Definitely.
Vimeo is probably the second most popular, but that's like a very vast difference. Like
Yeah.
YouTube, past the ceiling. Vimeo, like table level.
Yeah, I was
Like they exist, everyone knows about them, but no one uses
like,
them.
do you guys? Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you personally know anyone that uses Vimeo and more than
Nope.
like has used it once?
The
Because I mean, I've
only-
used it once, but
the
I mean,
only
that was it.
time is I'll be on a website and it has a
Vimeo link.
Vimeo link or,
Yeah, so then
or
you
one
just
that
click
just
the
shows
link
up.
because
and
why would
it's like,
you?
oh,
like,
Vimeo.
You click the link opposed to why would you put in the URL manually? Like no one's gonna do that.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I think YouTube would benefit from that because they made a lot of changes. We were talking about this last night. At the beginning of, I think it was this year, YouTube increased their ad length and how many ads are in a video per video. So
Oh
it
yeah,
used
that
to
they
be-
have.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be. I mean, would be like one or two, maybe 15 to 30 seconds. Now they're like 2 to 5 minutes, and you have to go through 2 of them before you can even start the video.
I mean, yeah, you can always skip after 5
You
seconds.
can,
but still.
it's a lot more often throughout the video as well.
I know a tip to completely avoid ads that's not ad blocker, but I don't want to share it because I don't want YouTube to catch on. But there
think I know what you're
there is
talking
an
about.
actual way though to where you can like you still have to go through the initial ad on the video, but you can have 0 mid rolls no matter the video. It's great.
Oh. I think I know what you're talking about. I want to try that. Okay.
Don't say it.
You'll have to tell me later.
I will.
Considering we're on YouTube,
Exactly. No, you. If we get to that point, you guys are watching ads. No.
yeah, please. But I'll second Shmev's prediction. I don't know if TikTok is going to completely go away, but it's been around for like 2 or 3 years, and I think it's had its golden time. I don't think it's going to get necessarily any better unless they have some different business model they want to implement. But I think it's just going to kind of be another Facebook or another Instagram where it's there. Everyone still uses it. Everyone's got an account, but
But something else came along. and
something else
kinda-
came along because everyone's using the TikTok,
Almost like formula
formula. Yeah, where it's like short, swipeable videos.
made for phone, vertical.
Yeah, vertical, short attention span people, and that method has really, really taken off. So I don't know. I think the biggest downside to it also is the reason TikTok has done so well is because people see how easy it is to grow, how organic that growth is. I mean, we've experienced it ourselves. It's helped a lot, but I think people are going to start spending more time trying to get around the negative algorithms and the keyword phrases that you're going to start putting more effort into getting around that than you are creating the actual content. That's what you used to spend all your time on.
Well, you say easy growth. I don't think it's easy growth.
Well, easy compared to
Compared
Instagram,
to YouTube or
compared to
Instagram, maybe.
Facebook.
Sure.
Could you imagine trying to grow our business
I
on
wouldn't-
just Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause the
I
thing with-
wouldn't say easy. I would say easier.
Easier.
Sure. Because the thing with TikTok is, compared to the other things, is you have to keep up with what the algorithm is doing. Like, it could change week to week.
But did
Right.
it used to be that way?
I mean, I don't know. Because, I mean,
Here's
it's
the thing, though.
We're still relatively
It
new.
will.
So.
You can be an absolute nobody, but if there's one video that happens to align with some trend that's going on, you will blow up. It is not like that at
Yep.
all on YouTube.
Yeah.
No.
So that's the one. It's a lot easier. And
YouTube, Twitch, both
not
of
easy.
those people have to know who you are, otherwise you're not gonna get any attention.
yeah, there's definitely a lot too growing on TikTok. I'm not saying that, but definitely easier than something like YouTube. If all we did was YouTube and nothing else,
Ooh,
it'd be. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
it'd be
rough.
tough. Yeah, it'd be hard
a
to
lot
grow
more
like that.
difficult. That's
It
why I
would
say
be.
TikTok is easy because in comparison, I think it is.
You're gonna say
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Evan?
but I just wanted to ask back to the original thing that we were asking with, like, oh, we think that TikTok is eventually going to go down. Do you think that a different company that already exists or that we know about, like an Instagram or a Facebook or Twitter or something, do you think that TikTok people are going to be going to those platforms, or do you think a new platform is going to come and that's where people are going to jump ship to?
I think
Again, for at some point in 2023, maybe it's the beginning, maybe it's at the very end in December, but at some point.
I think it would be YouTube Shorts that would take it because it's already like a pretty solid thing. And if, like, let's say TikTok got banned or something like that, the very first thing I think people would start going to is going to be like YouTube Shorts. They're already watching most of their content on YouTube anyway, so it's very easy just to like get thrown into the shorts. I go on YouTube all the time just intending to watch, you know, what I subscribe to and stuff like that. I still find a way to get into shorts, even though I wasn't going for that at all.
That's fair.
It's just integrated, and I think people will just stumble their way into it.
I think a lot of people realize the flaws that TikTok has as far as like growing your business, and that used to be like if you're growing a business, you need to go to TikTok, but it's just getting to the point where you have to like be so careful with what you say because they're not letting the videos be pushed out because they don't want people to leave their app. And
Yeah.
so I think people realize the flaws, and I think could people come along and make a new app and do the things that TikTok is not? Yes, but I agree with Leighton. I think YouTube Shorts is something that could do very well.
Yeah.
That's fair. What was the question?
The
Your
original.
bold prediction for 2023.
Oh, right.
Because I think we
But
just
he
went
has
on that
different
because all three of us
Mhm.
kind of had the same thing.
I think that's the biggest thing, obviously, that would shake something up is something social media related in 2023.
Bold prediction of 2023. I don't know, dude. Maybe, hopefully, Nashville gets a baseball team.
Oh, that would be great if
No.
it got announced that Nashville got a baseball
No.
team. I
Gotta
would love
stop
that.
it.
I don't want any more people moving here. I'm sorry. We've got enough people
If
as
it's
it
in
is.
if it's in the name of baseball, I can condone it.
If it was a sport that I was really into and we were getting a team, sure.
What sport are you really into?
Podcasting.
That's besides the point. yeah.
I think the Nashville Sounds would have to relocate for an MLB team to be in Nashville.
What makes you think that?
I don't agree with that. There are lots of cities that have both a major league and minor league teams.
Yeah, but I don't know. Where are they gonna build it?
I mean, there have been lots of talks about where I forget the exact locations, but there have been talks about multiple locations where they could build it either downtown or not quite downtown, but
Yeah.
it's still Nashville.
I wonder where.
I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
not that much
I agree with
space.
Zach. I'm all for it because there have been talks of either like Las Vegas, Nashville, or one other city to where there have been talks of if MLB brings on a new team, it'd be there. Or if the Tampa Bay Rays or Oakland A's eventually move because their stadiums are garbage. The Oakland Coliseum, Tropicana Field,
I
they're not
don't
good.
care. I don't care what team it is. Do not bring the A's here. Do not.
Well, but they won't be the Oakland A's anymore. They'll be a different
same
team.
management.
Not necessarily, because that means
Okay.
that everyone in management would want to be in Nashville, which probably is not true.
Okay. Well, hopefully they
Yeah,
get rid of
Preston, what do you
all-
think about baseball?
I'm sure it's fun to play.
Fair. That's fair.
Nice bunt.
Yeah.
Nice, but
Shout out to the awkward buds.
Yeah. You need to go subscribe to that. I don't know who you are listening to this, but you should go subscribe to that. Okay. All right. Thanks.
What if you're talking to yourself if you're re-listening to this?
Zach, go subscribe. You keep forgetting.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I said, Zach, go subscribe. You keep forgetting.
Zach doesn't support the podcast.
Dang.
I don't. I hate
no,
this
he
place.
supports the podcast, just not the second channel.
Hold him captive.
Well, I
Anyway.
guess we'll figure out if those things happen in a few months.
I
So-
guess so.
Yeah.
If any of that happens that are true, you
Tag
heard
us.
it here first.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
us. Yeah.
We're like the Simpsons, predicting the future.
Right. Well, thank you guys.
Tom Brady retired.
Yeah.
Ollie, is that your bold prediction for 2023? Tom Brady retires?
For a second time.
That's tough. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming back for episode 53. Next episode, we'll be doing what was it called?
TV reviews.
Yeah.
TV show reviews. We did
Yes.
movie reviews last time. So join us for that.
Make sure
Follow
to
us on
not
TikTok.
buy merch.
buy merch. Buy merch. Check us out on the TikTok, Instagram. Check out our website. We have a Discord. Come hang out with us on Discord. We haven't used that much yet. We need more people in there. We don't have many
Yeah.
yet. So yeah, come in there and just start some kind of conversation.
There's like all 6 people in there
Yeah, I
right
know.
now.
Start some discourse in Discord.
Well, it'd be a lot easier to advertise that if TikTok let us.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
And we're gonna be kicked off TikTok.
Well, this ain't going on TikTok.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Join us for next episode, and thank you for joining us for a session of awkwardness.
We love you. Mwah.
Come on.